Yeah, we're definitely on a trip. I still wonder why we were too close. Because I mean, we're also outside of the fog. Lockpick very. I can what? I can lockpick the chicken. Hi, horse. I have no idea what to do. Optional cavort with a woman. I think after that we're done, right? You've never broken into a chicken before. That sounds kind of violating, kind of, I don't know, kind of wrong. I mean, chicken unlocked.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it? Someone coming!
Don't tell me we have to fight in the state. We have to fight in the state! Draw your weapon, draw your weapon. Oh my gosh, we have more than one enemy. Draw your weapon! One. Thank you. Nice. Okay, hey. You're already on a different kind of trip. Okay. I mean, to that I would agree. Did we just kill humans? What's happening? You're way good at this game, dang. I don't know about that. I already died so many times. I wonder what's going to happen now.
Fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These are no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. A fucking ointment.
Wait.
Damn that old hag.
It says bandits. It says bandits. It doesn't say woodcutters. I'm alright with that. Okay. Well, I guess we're going home now. Let's see if we're getting ambushed again. Wait. It's still early in the morning. Let's wait a little. We can actually talk to the priest and hand the quest in. Come on, last hour. Pass faster. Okay, I'm not really sure how we're going to summarize this whole mess to the priest, but, I guess. And he's not in here. What, Luna? Okay, so he's in here, but I still don't know how to get there. It was this weird church, which was like not really accessible. Because I mean, the only entrance we have is this one here. How do we get in there? Like, he's supposed to be behind this wall. No. Am I overlooking an entrance? Ah. Okay, that feels very unhandy. And also, he's not here. Maybe up here. But I guess we're in a private area, so he's not going to be happy about seeing us. No, is he up here? Yes. But yeah, he won't be happy to see us. Oh gosh. Can I use the ladder? Okay, I guess we just have to wait an hour or two. Your burger buff popped up. Ah. Okay, I guess he is... Oh my gosh, he's still up there, isn't he? No, he's here.
For sake, Henry, put away that weapon. You can't walk around here with it drawn.
Look at me go.
I found out more about the Ujit's witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women got hold of some magic lotion from the herbwoman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my
Well, they
God,
summoned you.
what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witch's Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake.
Why can't we decide what to say?
Such needless slaughter. Those men meant well. Was there no other
And
way
they
to
were
stop the
bandits.
bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
Why couldn't we decide what to say? And also, the game said they were bandits.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate
Oh
Christians.
boy.
Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now
That
please
was a
go.
very wild
Leave me
quest.
alone to pray. See you later.
Dance with the devil, bad trip. You learned witchcraft. Well, you're a witch now, Henry. Well, that was something. Because I mean, the priest is also probably not happy with the herb woman now, right? This quest was really weird. Yeah, for real. Okay. Anyway, I kind of feel like saving. Maybe because we just died so many times. Besides, that was just a bad drug trip. Yeah. And I mean, we also got told by the up woman, right? That's also why it was kind of weird to have like all those, to like say all those things to the priest, because it's like very incriminating on ourselves, on the herb woman, and like also like, oh, they summoned a devil. I mean, they saw us as the devil, right? I don't know. What a weird quest. I feel like doing some witchcraft. You go, Luna. Need another witch for the coven? Okay, we're just going to book a room. And just sleeping for an hour.
God be with you.
Can I sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the one night?
No problem.
Hey.
You'll like it here. Farewell.
Excuse me. This was just Rex for me, no witchcraft involved. I mean, obviously. I love it when you hold button and sometimes the game is like, oh, you just pressed it, right? Yeah, we can also like sleep a little bit to get our health back up again. But that's what makes it kind of weird that like Henry is convinced that they summoned the devil, cause it was very obvious that they saw Henry as the devil, right? I don't know. Just surprised we couldn't say anything about that, or decide what to say. Yeah, I would say let's go to the Vicar, talk a little, and yeah, not too long, just a little. Are you the Vicar? Yes. That's an interesting haircut.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
So, and why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Good question.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
Kind of funny that we can ask, like, will the locals trust me? Because, like, so far we didn't get, like, any quest. Let's start at the top.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this.
I mean, I guess we just convene with some heretics.
Who told us of the heretics in Ushitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
I actually can. I always want to input with the keys.
Naturally,
Ah, there.
Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
You got Heretic's Testimony. Okay, let's ask some more before we read that.
Well, I'm not from Ushitz exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them. And they
But
don't
you can trust a
me
random
either.
person, aka me?
You're an ordinary lad with a likable face, if a bit simple-looking.
Aww.
You'll have a much better chance of learning their secrets.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well then.
You also called you simple, but hey.
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect, you can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Like a very charming man.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg.
Yeah, we
That
already
was
had
all-
that.
By the end,
He's not going to like that.
But
But
that doesn't necessarily mean any of them are from Ushitz. Maybe they just meet here.
that is indeed possible, but I want certainty, not conjecture.
aren't you kind of like going for conjecture? I don't know. He's such a judgy bitch. Mm-hmm. I mean, really, just like an inquisitor, right?
Who are these Valdensians?
Ah, our reputation lost.
Really?
I
Then
hate
you've either
that.
not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out
Like, why does the game
bishop's
punish me
missive
to be
in
curious?
Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll
I just
allow
want to
you to
underline the
investigate
judgy
doubt
bitch
and
part.
assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But
That's
what
all
form
you
does
tell
the
me?
heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
So I lose reputation for asking. I don't even get an answer. Do you even know what their crime is, or are you just judgy?
I'll get
Ugh.
working on it, sir.
God be with you, my
I
son.
hate him. Like, at first being like, huh, how can you not know? And then like, yeah, okay, what are they? I'm not gonna tell you. Seems like someone also doesn't know. Okay, the quest marker's kind of gone. Find the Waldensian congregation. Oh my gosh, we don't even have a quest marker. Cool. Let's read the book. That's a quest item. Alright. Record of the interrogation of the heretic Peter von Hrodrek. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretic, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the Very Reverend John of Ossek, Monsignor and Vicar to the Archbishop, and the lawful rite of the torture was carried out by the town executioner, Francis, called Shanks, in the town jail, according to the resolution of the town council. Francis called Shanks? What? At first, the captive heretic, one Peter Frodek, did refuse to give testimony, whereupon the executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the performance of arts. Let it be stated, the interrogated Peter Frodek did long resist the executioner's persuasions. Yeah, it sounds very holy, just like torturing people. However, he did finally respond to a query as to the place of assembly of the other heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Ushitz. I mean, maybe he just made that up. Oh well. When the Vicar then asked the prisoner to elaborate, that is, who they were and in what house they assembled, Peter Frodek again fell into silence. The executioner was again obliged to exercise his persuasive art, which in due course... Gosh, you could summarize this all on one page. Which in due course the Vicar ordered him to desist, for the prisoner was greatly fatigued, whereupon he did suddenly find the voice and began to respond at length to the repeated query as to where he met with the other heretics. The Vicar thereupon decreed that the testimony of the prisoner be written down verbatim. May the Lord forgive me for hearing these heretical speeches, which by my duty to the Holy Mother Church I am bound to set down in writing this day. Thus spoke the heretic. I began my pilgrimage in Ushitz, a den of iniquity, where the people were drinking and fornicating, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, within the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly, towards the rising sun. Why does it end here? It starts on the other... Anyway. When I left the village, I came... Oh gosh, we have to remember that, don't we? I came upon a crossroads and did not know which way to go. So I fell on my knees and prayed, and my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. On I went, through the sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth. His broken teeth jutted upon the heavens like the tombstones of the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast. By the road I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. Oh gosh, we should write that all down. And then I left their house and saw 2 widows weeping and keening. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. I went further along the edge of the world and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed upon by the sea. Then I saw 2 bridges over the ridge. River Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. I'm just getting a note. And then I finally saw it, the gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. I was guarded by men of straw, but they saw I was good Christian and let me enter therein. Oh my gosh. This will take forever to get there in the end. These were the last words uttered by the heretic Peter of Rudek, for he did then breathe his last. The Vicar did then state that his death was surely the work of Lucifer. Yeah, sure, not because of tormenting him. To silence his tongue before the ears of the servants of God. Gosh, I hate that. So self-righteous. The executioner thereupon took umbrage and made conceited objections, for his wage was cut by 3 groschen, and he was admonished not to repeat such remarks, especially in the presence of a servant of Holy Mother Church. The body of the heretic was buried outside the cemetery wall as befits, so that it should not corrupt hallowed ground. And thereby, the case of the heretic Peter of Rudek was brought to a close in accordance with ecclesiastical law. Okay. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroad. We don't even know which way he left the village. Okay. Left village. Crossroads. And finger of Christ. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Finger of Christ. Pointed. The right path? Or is it supposed to be like literally the right path? Yeah, the amount of Christian stuff is annoying. Yeah. Just church hypocrisy. On I went through the sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw the queen and her towers. I mean, is that important? The passed-by crowd. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Broken teeth. Like, it's not going to be a giant skeleton, is it? His broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like the tombstones of the Moabites. What? We're never going to find this. Behemoth? Question mark. And by the road I saw an abode of the apostles, so a shrine, I guess? And they're like fruits. Then I left the house and saw 2 widows weeping. I don't know like how much is literal and how much is like figuratively. I went further along and saw ribs of great Leviathan washed up by the sea. So sea ribs? Then I saw 2 bridges and left bridge. Then I finally saw the gateway. It was guarded by men of straw. I don't know. I just wrote something down. I have like lots of question marks on my note, so I guess. Because of course we don't get a question marker, right? Okay, you can leave this damn village in like so many different directions. I mean, crossroads, that doesn't help me at all. Do I really have to try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 roads? I don't know if I want to do that. Crossroads with the finger of Christ. Nothing feels like fitting. What is the right path? So I mean, we know that there are like crossroads like very soon. I mean, there's so many roads. We know at some point that there are going to be like 2 bridges. But we also don't know when. I guess here to some degree we have 2 bridges. Here we just have 1. I mean, then again, he says he left Ushit, so I guess we have this here. Oh, I still have like way too many paths. I think this is actually a riddle for the next stream.